Hey guys, Mr. Vix here today. In today's video, it's been a little while. Recently I've been playing, recently the most recent Call of Duty came out, and actually I wanted to do a video on it because I actually really like it. And hopefully if there's anyone out there who has been thinking about getting the game, but they're not sure because, I don't know, maybe past Call of Duties have made you not like them or anything like that. In the background, there's just going to be some Cold War gameplay, so if you guys are interested, you can watch that and you can listen to me talk. Yeah, so there's a lot of things about this game that are actually different, which in a lot of ways I really like. Um, I have some points on a Word document I'm basically just gonna be reading off of. Swimming. Basically, in this game, there's a few maps. I think there's two maps as of this moment that you can go swimming on, which is actually really cool. I really like these maps. One of them is this big boat map reminds me of a World War Two. It reminds me of one of the World War Two maps actually, based on the layout and the feel. I'll show a picture of it on screen now, so you guys remember if you've played World War Two, you might remember the map. But yeah, so basically, it's really cool because there's this area down the bottom where you can jump over and you can swim in like the middle section. And it's really cool because if you happen to be playing Hardpoint on that map, you can dive into the water and it's really good because what you can do is actually you can flank the enemies from around that area, which is really cool because it gives a lot of diversity to be able to get around like other players and stuff. Another thing I actually like as well is it's in a lot of ways the maps, as I was just talking about, feel like a mix of Modern Warfare and the original Black Ops. In a lot of ways, the gunfights kind of feel a bit like Modern Warfare, but the map design and styles kind of feel like the old Black Ops, which I really liked because I was a really big fan of the old Black Ops when it first came out, PS3. Um, yeah, so I really like the way the map's designed. There's a lot of cool maps that I've seen or played on so far. I'm not sure if I've played on all of them, but I think there's about 4 or 5 maps, and so far I've played on the ones that I've played on. I think I've really liked. Um, the feel, so the gunfight and the feeling in the feel of the maps when you're running on them and the gunfighting and stuff like that actually feels really cool. They've implemented this year. They've implemented a health bar above your enemies, and I think this is actually really useful because it allows you to know how much health they have. Obviously, you or probably can tell how much health you have in your corner. By adding this, I feel like it allows you to know or have an idea roughly on if you should push in or if you should try and run away back out and maybe heal up and then you can advance from another angle. Nostalgic weapons. So there's a lot of really cool weapons in this game that I've played with so far. To name a few, there's the AK-74U, which is really nice. That's an old Black Ops weapon, I think. I think it was in the original Black Ops, can't remember. There is obviously the original AK, but that's in like every Call of Duty, so nothing fancy there. There's the XM4, which is actually the Commando from the original Black Ops. I love this gun so much. Actually, the content you guys are watching right now is what I'm using. The gun feels really good. I like it. If you add attachments, you can basically pretty much for the most point remove recoil for the most part. What was the other one? They also had the Krieger as well, which is basically like the Galil, which is really cool as well. I like that gun. The iron sights that you get with it aren't the best, but I think once you put on a like a reflex or something, it's really good. There's another weapon as well, actually. It was the MP5, but the MP5 has been in a lot of games. I think the MP5 might be meta again this time around. The MP5 is pretty good because it has basically no recoil, and if you chuck on like a sight, a foregrip, and a good stock, you can pretty much run and gun pretty effectively with it. Zombies are actually really fun around this time. There's also some cool Easter eggs that normally I don't know. I don't normally partake in these in zombies or even Easter eggs for that matter. But I've actually seen some of the Easter eggs that you can do in this new Zombies, and they seem really cool, and it's actually really fun. I learned about one last night with my friends, and it's actually really funny. I won't obviously spoil it, I won't tell you about it, but if you like zombies, jump in, give it a go, and I think you'll enjoy it. Better sniping, yeah. So sniping in this game, actually, I personally haven't sniped, but both of my friends sniped that I've been playing with recently, and they've both been actually really enjoying it. So I've heard that like sniping is much better. I don't know what they did, but I've heard that you basically quick scoping is much like easier kind of to do without like basically taking away the player's ability to aim. And yeah, so I've just heard that in general, sniping is much better. So if you like sniping and you like Call of Duty, I think you should give this Call of Duty a go. You might like it. New old feeling maps. There's a lot of really old maps. There's a lot of really old feeling maps in this new Call of Duty, if that makes sense. So as I was talking about before, there's that boat map that reminds me of a World War II map. I'll put a picture on it, obviously, on screen. And I can't remember the names because I haven't played them a lot, but there's this another snow map that reminds me so much of Summit, maybe because it's just snowy, and the building, like, I guess, not based, it's not really, it doesn't remind me based on the layout, but it reminds me because of the snow, the building, and just the general feeling of the map. Kind of reminds me a lot of the old Summit. I'll put a picture of that map onto, that map up on screen if you guys remember old Summit map, I think you'll agree. And regenerating abilities. Regenerating abilities are actually really cool in this game. So in pretty much most Call of Duties, normally when you would use up, let's say you use up a stim, right? So had a gunfight, you stim yourself, and then you've got two based on the perks you're using, or you've used up your only stim, and now you have none more. In this Call of Duty, it's actually really good because what will happen is your abilities regenerate, so this can be really useful because it can allow you to basically go on streaks. So you're able to, stim up, maybe drop down, take cover, jump into another gunfight, and then, I don't know, maybe get like two kills or something, and then you can stim again. I don't actually know if it is 2 kills. I just know that after a certain amount of time it regenerates and then you can stim up again, or you don't even have to use a stim, you can just get like a grenade or something back. But I think that's really cool. Another thing, actually, my last point I really like about this new Call of Duty is your ability to refill. So in older Call of Duties, when you were running around and you were getting in gunfights, whatever, after a while, what would happen is if you start going on streaks and stuff, you'd run out of ammo, and this became obviously an issue because you have this class that you like, you have a weapon that you like, and it become obnoxious, obviously, because you run out of ammo, you have to pick up a new gun, get used to it, and you can keep on going on the streaks. But in this new Call of Duty, it's really good because you can actually refill with these ammo crates that are kind of laid out throughout the map. So you can run up to them, get more ammo, and then you can keep on going on your streak if, let's say you're on a Merciless or whatever. And I think that's really cool because it gives you a better chance to hit a cool Merciless, Bloodthirsty, whatever, and then keep on going. And let's say, you have the chance to get a nuke, get a 20 bomb, whatever. And I think that's really cool, and it adds a lot of like, I think for me, adds a lot of interest in the game and, wanting to play more. I don't know, something about this Call of Duty, I can't really describe it, is really enjoyable, and it definitely makes me want to play more and more. Maybe it's because I'm playing with my friends and I'm not like, playing by myself like I normally do, or maybe it's just the game itself, but there's something about this game that I want to keep on coming back, and in days when I'm meant to be, when I'm doing like my work and stuff, I'm like, hey, I just want to play Call of Duty, but obviously I can't. But yeah, so, I think you guys will maybe enjoy this Call of Duty if you've played previous Call of Duties. I don't know. If you guys are playing Call of Duty, drop a comment and tell me what you think. And maybe if you guys play on Battle.net, drop your Battle.net ID and I'll add you, and then we can play. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good day.